Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look at gold, silver, and platinum. How are the precious metals doing? I've been suggesting in previous videos that they were looking like they were a little bit expensive, that maybe the uptrends were starting to break. We're seeing further development of that. Firstly, looking at the gold chart going back to the start of 2025 or Christmas 2024, we can see if we draw this uptrend line, gold has been in an uptrend. You can see the multiple touches across this trend line. And you can see what's happening now. Gold is beginning to break the uptrend and sort of fall out of that pattern there. You can see a little bit of breakdown, a little bit of testing. It's also what you call a rising wedge pattern. You can see that this formed into a wedge. And in fact, if we clean the screen there, we can draw like a wedge there that looks like it's breaking down, rising wedge breaking down. There's another way we could draw it. We could draw it from there and say, okay, well, this is now a smaller squeezing sort of wedge. You can see there's been negative divergence on the momentum indicators. So as the price was making higher highs, see these four higher highs, the momentum indicator trending down, trending down. This is generally a sell signal. It's a sign that the uptrend is losing momentum. And that for my clients and I have been advising my clients not to have their full allocation to gold and silver, not because I don't like them as an investment long term, but because they're looking expensive. If we come across the silver, we can see the same sort of thing on silver, uptrend and then starting to break down. Note it's not really a rising wedge, it's more of a channel on silver, unless you want to draw the wedge with that spike low there and draw it like that, which you could do. In fact, that's probably a valid draw given the red candle breakdown there. That you can see the breakdown, the return to the scene of the crime, which was the other uptrend line, and now starting to break down. Same thing again on silver. As the price was making higher highs, we can see the price making higher highs there. Momentum indicators topping out, negative divergence, which is generally a bearish sign, a sell signal. And if we come across to the price of platinum, I've left my notes on there. You can see the same thing again, negative divergence. As so, the price in a rising wedge, rising wedge patterns are generally bearish, generally a sell signal. And you can see the negative divergence on the momentum indicators confirming the rising wedge, confirming that the uptrend is losing momentum. You've got the breakdown, big red candle, return to test the previous high there, and then a little squeezing wedge there, and it's popping out the bottom or to the side of that. So it's precious metals. I like having some precious metals in our portfolios long term, but for my clients and I've been advising to exercise caution. We're seeing sell signals on the charts. We're seeing signs that maybe we should have reduced positions and look to invest in other commodities that are far more underpriced. Thank you very much for listening. Cheers.